Sally.
Black Lives Matter, and it makes me sad that we're even having that conversation, and that tells me that white leaders in our party have failed. We have to accept that there is prejudice that exists within our own party, and we have to be able to have that conversation. We cannot sweep that under the rug. We cannot continue to hide it. We cannot smash voices down when they are trying to scream, listen to me, you don't get it. I'm a white woman, I don't get it. I am pleased and honored to be here today to have the conversation. I am so excited that we're here, and I am listening because that's my job. My job is to listen to the issues. My job is to listen and be a voice, and my job is to shut other white people down when they want to interrupt. My job is to shut other white people down when they want to say, oh no, I'm not prejudiced. I'm a Democrat, I'm accepting. My job is to make sure that they get that they have privilege, and until we shut our mouths and we listen to those people who don't. Please, this is a conversation I want to have, and I am from Idaho. We are so white, so white, right? Like, I have been reaching out and trying to connect to anybody of color that I can find to be honest with me. I am not a politician. I am a human being trying to do good work, and I can't do it without y'all. We promote them to chair of a party where they have power, and they have no clue what they're doing. We have to, at the DNC, provide training. We have to teach them how to communicate, how to be sensitive, and how to shut their mouths if they're white. So, okay. I think I made my point.
I think so. All right, so I'm going to just let you guys know that we are running short on time.
Clearly, the Democratic Party just doesn't get it. Oh my God. My job is to shut white people down. Oh, what the fuck is wrong with you? Do you know what it would be like if someone was saying, my job is to shut black people down? The Democratic Party, if you don't pull your heads out of your asses and stop this racism bullshit, you're dead. Your party is gone, which is good for the world. We don't need pieces of shit like you and Barack Obama want to shut down white people. What the fuck is wrong with you? We want to be all-inclusive. We don't want to shut down anybody. We want to lift people up. We want their voices heard, no matter what it is they're saying. So, and this is the real problem with Democrats. This is the reason they lost the election. I don't know if you guys watched this video. This is a very, it's like a giant train wreck. This video, this was the 7 candidates explain, you know, why they should be the next head of the DNC, of the Democratic National Committee. Okay, that video was posted earlier today on my page. You can find it easily. You go to, you go to the YouTube, the Mox News YouTube page. It's right there. It was posted just a couple hours ago. And this is it. I mean, you hear in that video, you'll hear some of these people say, I go out and I hear people tell me all the time that the Democratic Party isn't speaking to me. No. The Democratic Party isn't listening to the people. That's why they lost. The people said Hillary Clinton is a flawed candidate. We want Bernie Sanders. And you jammed Hillary Clinton down our throats. Hillary Clinton is one of the most despised figures in American history. And you insisted that she was the candidate. This is why you lost. Bernie Sanders could have beat Donald Trump with his hands tied behind his back and a ball gag in his mouth. Okay, and you know why? Because there wouldn't be this, oh, look, Bernie Sanders can't even make it through a 9/11 ceremony because he's fucking ill, because he has poor health. Number one. Oh, there wouldn't have been all this crap about fucking, the Russian hacking of the DNC. What a fucking lie that is, right? This is how fucked up the mainstream media is. We all know a disgruntled DNC employee disgruntled DNC insider met with somebody from WikiLeaks to give them the Podesta emails. Okay? The CIA is full of shit. The mainstream media is full of shit. Every single politician full of fucking shit. And you want to know why? You want to know why the people hate the politicians? Because you're full of shit. We didn't send you there to be full of shit. Democratic Party. You sit here and you go, oh, how do we get the young people that Bernie Sanders had? You don't care how. It's so simple. Bernie Sanders, every single fucking rally in the 2016 presidential campaign, he said at every single fucking rally, he said, marijuana being illegal is institutionalized racism in our government. Now, you pieces of shit that want to shut down white people, I mean, you're dead. The Democratic Party is dead. If you do this, if you continue down this road, you're fucking dead. Which I'm good with. I wish you would have been dead before I was ever fucking born. Because you're pieces of shit. I digress. Bernie Sanders, every single freaking presidential campaign rally in 2016 said marijuana being illegal is institutionalized racism. These horrible pieces of shit that want to represent you black people, I don't hear, we have to stop the racism in this country. We have to shut down the white people. I don't hear them saying anything about this institutionalized racism. They want the people at the Bernie Sanders rally. Oh, Bernie Sanders got all these people. We want those people. And we care about racism so much. But we don't have the balls, the guts, the care, the genuine care for the people. We just want to talk about it. We just want to lie about it. We want to say things that we think that you'll like to hear. Like, we're going to shut down white people. You like that, right? We shut down the white people. Fuck white people. We hate white people. Fuck them. That's the Democratic Party. That's what you fucking sound like, you fucking idiots. Okay? How about we uplift everybody? How about we take some power back from the police? You're talking about, oh, the police are out of control and it's so unfair to black people and blah, 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 blah. Then why don't you give some of the freedom back to the people? Why don't you take some of the power away from the police and say, you know what? We must legalize marijuana now. We must become the party of legalized marijuana. We got to get out in front of Donald Trump and say, you know what? There's a ton of voters that's going to rush to the Democratic Party the second they say, marijuana must be legalized now. We must legalize cannabis before the next election. If you just start talking about there's this massive movement across the United States to legalize marijuana, and you act like you're completely fucking ignorant of it. This huge, giant movement. And you act completely ignorant. You act like you can't even hear what the people are making happen on their own without your fucking help because you're horrible pieces of shit that don't listen to the fucking people. Screw the Democratic Party. No wonder you lost the election. Because you don't really give a fuck about the people or about racism. You just don't. You don't give a fuck what the people want at all. And that's extremely clear by the fact that nobody, not one person, is acting like this is a huge movement that's spreading across the United States like wildfire. And you just ignore it. Because you like the police state. You want the police to have the power to beat up anybody in the street they want, to ruin any little kid's life they want. You like it that way. And you know why? Because you have money. And that means you can hire an attorney, and that means some little marijuana charge is never going to mean shit to you. You are completely out of touch. Okay? You don't deserve to win any seats until you start caring about, genuinely caring about what the people want. Instead of acting like you're part of the police state. It's got to stop. I am asking for help. Please. Need donations. I want to get another computer in place so I can capture, so I can just have one for C-SPAN videos. There's a lot of video I'm trying to capture right now. A lot of the mainstream media stuff I'm not having time to capture because I only have one capture device to be able to grab video at a time. I'm working about as hard as I can right now. If I had another capture device and another computer, I could be capturing C-SPAN video, like the 3-hour, 4-hour hearings that I'm posting, and at the same time be capturing CNN, MSNBC, whatever the mainstream media, BBC, whatever. You know, I look at a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I spend a lot of time doing this. I'm asking you for help so that I can do it better for you, my viewers. Okay? So please, if you'd like to help Mox News stay strong and be even stronger moving into the Trump presidency, still fucking weird. And I know that you want me here. I know that you want me doing this. I need your help so I can get another computer, another capture device, so I can be, you know, I can be doing more work for you guys. Okay, please. That's what I'm asking you for help for. Okay, it's easy to make a donation at moxnews.com. Please go there now and let me know that you appreciate all the hard work, all the many hours that I'm spending doing this. 60,000 plus videos published by Mox News. 12 years work. My name's Mike. This is my YouTube page, Mox News. Stay cool. Wednesdays, this war is going to end. Till that day.
Compassion stirred the Buddha to send his monks out into the community. Sworn to chastity and poverty, they wandered the roads, bringing the Buddha's teachings into the world. Go forth, monks, for the happiness of the many, out of compassion for the world. There are beings whose eyes have little dust on them, who will perish if they do not hear the teaching. But if they hear the teaching, they will gain liberation.
The monks exist by begging, we think of begging as kind of a bad thing. Begging in this tradition is a good thing. It's a sign of spiritual purity.
You're not allowed to beg tomorrow's lunch today. Only today's lunch. Then you can't eat from noon until dawn the next day. Then you have to go out and get another lunch. And then in exchange for lunch, you give a lecture. Unless they say we don't want to hear about it, then you don't. But that's the only thing but that forces you to interact with the lay community.
And if you're not serving them, if you're not doing something useful for them, they won't put anything in your bowl, and that will be the end of your community.